Good morning, my beloveds. How are my Aquariuses doing today? All right, guys, today is Friday. Okay, are you ready for the weekend? All right, we're going to get started on today's reading. Okay, I want to ask Spirit to give us guidance and clarity, Spirit, on where we're going, where we're at, and where are we going. Please, Spirit. Okay, guidance and clarity, where we are and where we're going, because things are so confusing and so crazy right now. All right, but guys, there's a lot to be excited about. Okay, a lot of things are happening and they're all freaking good for once. Okay, so if you're not aware, just every single hour there's something positive happening. All right, something for us, for the people, and it's just going to continue. All right, so the things that I've spoken to you guys about for months and months and months are finally coming to fruition. All right, and if you're wondering, if you don't know what's going on, all right, a lot of things that were working against us, and I've talked to you guys about this for thousands of years, are now flipping over and are coming in for us, for a change. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so again, guys, they're focusing on your relationships. They want you to focus on your relationships, not the ones that are impossible, that are sucking the life out of you, that are making you unhappy and bringing you down and really causing unhappiness in your life. Not those. Those relationships, hopefully you guys are separating yourselves from people who are unloving, don't know how to lift people up, are soul suckers, are very negative, and keep pulling you back into that third dimension, because I feel like a lot of you are wanting to move into something different for a change, right? We're hoping, not hoping, we're moving rather. We are going. Our minds are made up. We're manifesting this together. We are moving into something different now. And it is unfolding in front of us. It's very exciting. But Spirit is saying that your intuition is enhanced. Okay, and guys, I've been talking about this, and that's why I love these cards. They're just so in the moment. They're just so on point. Okay, they help me to stay on point. And let's see what else we have. Okay, this is again about relationships, guys. So weigh your decisions. This is connected to your health, whether or not you're weighing your decisions and picking good relationships in your life. These are all relationships. Okay, and then they're talking about your abundance getting ready to come in. Things are looking very good. Okay, and they're saying have patience at this time. Okay, so what I'm saying to you guys is, and they're talking about making long-term plans. So for those of you who are awake fully and are waiting for certain plans to unfold, you're waiting for your plans to come through. All right, what they're saying is, if you haven't tied up the loose ends and become ready for what's coming, get ready. Okay, now is the time. All right, so that was fabulous, Spirit. That's Spirit's way of answering the question, which was give us clarity on where we are and where we're going. So specifically, I'm reminding you of the question because they're telling you where you are is nurturing, have those nurturing relationships. They're important, okay? Only with people who lift you up and love you and give back what you are giving, all right? Not the ones who are selfish and are, mean and nasty. And then they're saying, get ready for the abundance, okay? So the abundance part is where we're going. That was the second part of the question. So are you not excited? All right, guys, let's move on. Let's get to the rest of the reading. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I hope you're excited for all of what's going on. Okay, things that have been in place for many, many years, thousands of years. On and off, different, changeable. They've changed through the years. They've, flipped and changed, but we are hearing about the most amazing things, okay? And if I mention them specifically, it might be a problem. You know what I'm talking about. So I can't mention them. For those that have ears to hear and eyes to see, you've got to be aware. Okay. All right, let's get going. All right, something you're wanting, Aquarius. All right, something you're wanting that you've been working on forever. You've been working diligently for something, okay? And we all have something that we've wanted that, you know, most of us have worked on. Some of us have sat back and just wished on a star, okay? But reality, you know, this is where we're coming out of that third dimension now. We know reality now. We're looking at things, we're seeing things for exactly who they are and what they are. Things, people, places, things, right? So now you're you know, coming out of all the fakery from the third dimension, and you're realizing, hey, if I want to change my life, I have to change things. I can't just sit on my duff and say, when are things going to change, right? Oh God, I have bad luck, nothing's good, nothing happening. You have to make that happen. So whatever this is, Aquarius, my loves, that you've been working on, I'm so very excited and happy for you, because I'm seeing it coming in, and you're very focused on this now. You're paying attention. You're all standing up and paying attention to, so more of you know what's going on than I gave credence to, it looks like here. All right, so a lot of my Aquariuses are hearing drips and drabs of all different things going on right now. They're all positive. All right. I feel like they're amazing. I am so excited. All right. But here's your abundance and your happiness coming in, because you are now focused on what you've wanted, and you're working on those things, Aquarius. So kudos to you. All right. You should be very proud of yourselves. You should feel very proud. All right. And you know, with that Nine of Pentacles, this is regarding your independence. A lot of you are, you know, out there on your own, working hard, and you're going to be experiencing with this happiness. This is abundance, prosperity, and wealth. Okay, so amazing. All right, let's continue. I woke up this morning, guys, and I felt like, you know, bad things that were attached to me left finally. All right, I don't know how to explain it. Just spiritual attacks. Maybe I just got a handle on it. It took me a few days. You know, when you're down, that's when it seems like, you know, people like to kick you. It's like they can sense when you're down, you know, and that is what happened to me. That is what we were talking about yesterday. You know, people on the attack. Crazy things, you know, where you could just say something out of kindness and someone can turn it into shit and say, you know, you meant it different, and you're just, you know, and these people that are like that are all assuming and constantly trying to, you know, they don't really have, what's the word I'm looking for here? They're not using their powers. They don't believe they have anything. So they're not intuitive. They are, but they're not using their intuition. They don't believe in it. They're closed to it. So what they're doing is they're just making shit up about you in their heads. They're literally just, you know, well, why'd she say that? Or why'd he do that? Or, you know, they can't look at it like a gesture of kindness, because that would be completely different, right? So guys, this is so meaningful. I hate to keep going over it with you, but you guys have to know, this is what you've been craving your whole life. This is what you've wanted your whole life. People to be loving and caring toward you, right? Nasty people, they can wreck you. They can wreck your day, just turn everything to shit, make you anxious, make you just not even want to live through that particular day. You just want to go to bed and be done with the day sometimes because of other people. Wouldn't it be fabulous if, you know, that's going to be gone, and people are going to be everything that, you know, you are being right now. I'm sure you're acting in kindness and love. I'm hoping, because you guys know that you are, that's your job right now. This is your purpose. You are Aquarius, and we are in this age of Aquarius, and everything happening is very spiritual. Okay, even the alignment of these planets. I don't know if anybody has seen them. If you have, please comment below the video. I'm interested. But, you know, and I don't know if it's happened yet, or it's supposedly everywhere you read about this, they're talking, some different nonsense. It's 6 planets, it's 7, it's 8, it's the 21st, it's a different date, it's all through January, whatever. I haven't been outside at night to check it out yet. Maybe tonight, if I remember, I'll do that. But anyway, let's get back to the reading. Just guys, keep doing what you're doing. Keep operating with your light. Remember, you are the lighthouse. And I learned a lesson the other day. If you saw yesterday's reading, I don't know if I went into it, but I went off on somebody and regretted it. When I had time to catch my breath and calm down. I wish I would have handled it different, and I know none of us are perfect, and I knew there was a lesson in it for me, because as I tell you guys all the time, everything you go through, right? All the events that happen in your lives were pre-planned, and they're all so that you can learn and teach, right? So I knew there was something in it for me, and I actually had to learn that I'm going to be needing to be more patient and more empathetic toward the third dimensionals who are acting like a-holes. Okay, it's hard to be loving toward these people. I get it, but what we're doing is we're spreading our light, and we're actually we're helping to raise their energy, their vibration, make them better people, make them see that love, being more loving and opening up to, the kindness is going to be where it's at. All right, so let's move on. I see that some of you are moving toward, okay, so some of you are fed up with the way things have unraveled in your life. You might be looking at this in a way where you're thinking that everything that has been done to you, and I have to say, guys, those of you who are thinking that way, try not to get too deep into that thought process that things are done to you, because you did choose these events. You just don't remember, okay, as learning and teaching events. And this gives us a victim mentality, which is the worst thing. It's horrible. You cannot, you can't be happy if you have that mentality. It's going to hold you back. It's going to continue more negativity, get you on that hamster wheel of negativity, negative thoughts. You won't be able to manifest because you'll be vibrating down here. Oh, you'll don't be a victim. Trust me. No matter what harms have come to you, whose fault it was, that doesn't matter anymore. It's in the past. Okay, some of you are going to get angry when you hear me say that, but I've had terrible things happen to me too. All right, so it's not just you guys. I'm not this princess butterfly who had this perfect, beautiful life and, was born knowing how to create my happiness and, skim through life and, manifest things into my life. I had to go like you did, all right? Same as everybody else. But what this layout is telling me about my Aquariuses is the life you've been leading. A lot of you kind of are looking at it that way, like all the things that they've did to me, all right? And in a way, I'm sure a lot of people did things and you feel wronged by them. But this is why it's important to let them go now. You must let this negative toxicity in your body. That's what it does. It congregates in your body. It builds, and in your psyche as well. And it won't let you advance with your vibrational status, your manifestational status. And, you may try to be kinder, and it doesn't work. You're staying angry because you may have this victim mentality. And if I'm speaking to you, all right, just get yourself in a state of gratefulness and let that shit go. All right, let that shit go, my babies. All right, okay. So I'm seeing here this new start. You're tired of this. You're tired of feeling left out in the cold. You're tired of being stressed out. You're tired of being disappointed. You're tired of people rubbing off on you and making you feel like you cannot trust anyone in the world, okay? things are about to change. You are going to have this change because you want this change more so than ever. And I'm seeing you getting this change. Look at you, okay? You are becoming this this Six of Pentacles, this giver, okay? This transformation is going to, this right here, if you guys remember what I've said about this card in the past, I don't want to say too much. This card's all about money. It might be about the money, okay? Expected money, all right? And that's all I'm going to say about that. When you see this person holding this scale, this has been talked about, all right? And still being talked about. This is creating an even place all around the planet, okay? So there will be no more, people thinking, no more, what's the word? You won't be feeling like you've been left out anymore. You're going to, within minutes when an announcement is made, guys, you're going to go from here to here. Like, a lot of us know what's coming. We're waiting for this announcement. And as it is right now, on the daily, we're hearing announcement after announcement after announcement. I've never seen anything like this. This is cray cray. All right. But it's all positive. All right. And, as you know, guys, with the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is your foresight for success and things paying off, okay, and your self-confidence. So you are becoming such a bright star in all of this. You're becoming who you're supposed to be, who you've forgotten you are, which is the star. You're a spectacular, bright, white light, and you are just beautiful. All right, so let's move forward. All right, I'm seeing stuckness here this morning for some of my Aquarians, and maybe some major setbacks for some of you as well. All right, but Spirit is saying stay strong because things are about to balance out for you. You're going to see balance. There's a lot of things going on in the ether right now, and I'm feeling this positivity in the ether. I am feeling something spiritual. I'm feeling safer. I don't know why, because we still have supposedly all these people here that are have been labeled not safe, okay? Some came out of jails and stuff like that, all right? But that's being taken care of, and I just feel so uplifted today. I have so much hope and so much love for all of you, for humanity, that finally, my loves, we are going to see amazing things, and I'm so happy for all of you. My heart is just so full for all of you that have suffered, including myself. And I'm sorry for getting teary-eyed here. Let me pull myself together. And they're saying that balance is coming in for you, Aquarius, and stay strong. And we have this Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is about independence, okay? Also, this is about fertility and motherhood, okay? And planning on having a child. So we talked about this a couple months ago, all right? We are in a place right now where we have the lowest birth rates. People just are choosing right now to not have children, to not marry, or what have you. So this is necessary, and we are going to go back to wanting to have families. We're going to go back because when we don't feel the strife anymore, and we don't feel the toughness of life and the harshness, and we have the ability to get the things we want and need, and give our families everything that we want to give them, we're going to want to go back to that, right? So here, guys, I'm seeing movement toward this Queen of Cups here. So movement toward this empath, I want to say. And we have the World card here. Now, I want to say something about this card, all right? I wanted to see if the World card was going to show up for my Aquas today, because this card also has to do with reaping rewards, your rewards, okay? Because you have worked hard. Most of you, if not all of you, unless you're very young, and I don't think I have too many youngsters on my channel, but most of you have worked very hard in life to get to where you are. And this card represents that you should be proud at what you have achieved, okay? Because you're going to now reap rewards, okay? And this is going to bring in, holy smokes, this is going to bring in, guys, this happiness overflowing from your cup with the wheel, okay? Now, with the wheel, guys, you know what that is. That is all of what you're waiting for. It's, well, it's wealth and prosperity, but more than that, it's an unexpected windfall. Okay, so also within this card, there is a lot of protection and a lot of positivity coming in. So we have finally reached the point where I've been talking about this for years, I think, right? At least a year, if not longer. Some of you have been on the channel with me since the beginning. You probably can say so in the comments how long I've been talking about these things that are now showing up, guys. They're now showing up. If you just take a peek, all right, this is coming. It's next on the list, and it's going to bring in absolutely amazing things, okay? Unexpected wealth. All right, guys, let's continue. All right, I am seeing the Empress, which this is a motherly type of energy, okay? I'm picking up on a lot of my feminine energy today. So if you are feminine, you don't have to be a mother, but you definitely will have these motherly, like you're empathetic and loving and giving. You're definitely operating from love. You're just this beautiful person inside and out. And I see that you have the Nine of Wands. So you're starting to come into your authenticity. A lot of people around you, as of recent, have made you feel somewhat defensive, and you're making decisions on these people, okay? And you know who you are. You're very confident, and you know that who you're being the person you want to be. You're being giving and loving and kind. And, you know, people see that in you. They see you as the star. Now, I just want to tell you guys, personally, I made the decision that all of those attacks that I had received, these people don't see the loving part of me, the giving part. You know, the things that I say out of kindness are misconstrued for, you know, whatever was thrown at me, right? The people that can't see you for who you actually are, like they have blinders on and they just can't read you right, it's time to let these people go. You will be much happier for it, okay? And you will raise your vibration tenfold once you do it. All right, but I feel like you guys, the feminines I'm speaking to right now, you know who you are. You're the star, okay? And you're moving toward bigger and better things now. You're moving toward becoming the best person that you can possibly be. All right, so you're looking, look at this, guys. This is absolutely extraordinarily amazing. They have you looking away from things that are no longer good for you. Endings need to come, right? Endings need to happen. You know, just everything I just said. And Spirit has a way of doing that when I'm doing the readings. They come back in and they confirm, okay? And they're confirming that these endings that needed to happen, rather, okay? Just look the other way now. Don't look back. Look forward, because you have this Ace of Pentacles, all right, with the commitment card and the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, the Queen of Swords is, this is someone or a lot of you that are very decisive. You're very strong. Uh, you're very strong people, and you make decisions. Once you've made your decision, you're not willy-nilly. People can't change your mind so easily. Once you know what needs to be done and it's the right thing, you're gonna do it, okay? And you also are very empathetic, though, and you're very loving and giving. And here in this pic, we have this angelic child here, adorned on the chair of this Queen of Swords. So once again, I am getting the importance of family, okay? Today, I've seen a lot of that throughout the reading, okay? Just the people who are lifting you up and, are trying. The people who are starting to open up, who are even if you see something good coming from them, that they're getting better and they're trying, and this is especially, I'm talking specific to people that are in commitments with children. You're in a marriage, like, don't just throw people out the window unless, the relationship is just no bueno. If the love is gone, there's nothing to do. You stay together as friends. That's no way to live. And your children will know. They pick up on everything energetically. They will just see it, feel it, the tension. They will know. So you're not helping your children by staying together. But for those of you who, whatever it is, your relationships, whether it's marriage, whether it's family, take the ones that have potential, that are, not being terrible to you, that you can have a conversation and kind of, they'll see your point, at least, you know what I mean? Or they'll allow you to make your point and have your own beliefs. And they'll stand, and the thing you could say or they could say is, I don't necessarily agree, but I support your beliefs. Everybody doesn't have to believe the same thing, but the attacking, that has to stop, right? That has to stop. It just has to stop. All right. So in the center, though, they're saying that the Ace of Pentacles, is your new beginning coming in. Okay. This is a financial new beginning, and there's a commitment to it. All right, so guys, I'm going to end the reading on that note. This was a long one. I had quite a bit to say today. I hope you guys are getting ready to love and nurture yourselves this weekend. Stay conscious of being kind, and above all, be kind to yourselves, okay? I love each and every one of you. Until tomorrow.